Dear friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be diving into another TryHackMe Loom Shadow Trace. This is another Windows machine which involve blue team stuff. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to my channel and leave a like below. This will help my channel grow. So now let's get started. I've already started the machine, and so here some information about the loom itself. So click here to start the challenge. Now we go to the second task. We need to analyze the binary, this one, which is located on the desktop. And also we can use several tools installed in the machine. Actually, such tools are located or installed in this directory. Let me make the window to be larger so you can see what's going on exactly. The many very useful tools for Windows forensics or blue team stuff. For example, like email analysis, disk analysis, browser analysis, USB analysis, sys internal suite. I believe we have already touched this before. This can help us to monitor and manage Windows. And also there is registry analysis. But, this loom requires to use or utilize this tool, PE Studio. This is one of popular tool to analyze malware, although there are more tools for mail analysis like GD, GUI, IDA. Okay, so now let's go up and now we can have a look at questions. So what's the architecture of the binary file Windows update executable? To answer this question, we can launch PE Studio by double-clicking this executable, and then we can open the target file. We can navigate to desktop and click and then open it. So the first question is very easy. As you can see over here, we can get its type. It's executable and architecture is 64-bit. So we can submit or check. It's correct. So what's the hash value of the file Windows update? Above this line, we can notice SHA 256 hash value. We can we can right click and copy the value. I just want this is the key value, and what we want is the value. We can copy the value and paste in here. Check. It's correct. So identify the URL within the file to use it as an ROC, indicator of compromise. So where to find this information? Should be indicator, right? Should be indicator. Yes, here. And so identify the URL. So what's the URL? URL pattern, I think should be this one. We can copy the detail and submit it. Check. So with the URL identified, can you support a domain that can be used as an IOC? So this question wants us to find domain, but here it seems no domain information. I think now we can use PowerShell to find this domain. Let me launch PowerShell. PowerShell. Click, and we can navigate to desktop, right? Go to desktop. And then we can use which command? We can use strings and Windows update. And we can use pipe operator find string. So which string? TryHackMe. Press enter. And then we can get the domain name. We can copy. Copy. Paste in here. Check. Accurate. Beautiful. Input the decoded flag from the suspicious domain. And this should be the unencoded flag. We can copy. Oh, not. We can copy this encoded flag. And then we can go to subchef to decode it. Base 64 from base 64. And then we can get the flag. We can copy and submit it. And then we can check it's correct. So what library related to socket communication? We need to come back to PE Studio, and because this question is related to library, and then we can go to this section, library. And there are several libraries, but the library, what we are interested in now is something related to socket. Yes, socket library. And then we can copy name and submit it. Not so complicated. So next we go to task 3, alert analysis. We need to view the site to complete this task. So shadow trace. So can you identify the malicious URL from the trigger by the process PowerShell? You know, this PowerShell process identify malicious URL. So new object, download string, encoding, and get a string. So I think this is URL, although it's encoded, no problem. We can copy. And then we can use subchef to decode it. We can copy and submit it. Then the next question is, can you identify the malicious URL from the alert triggered by this process Chrome? Browser, JavaScript execution, the host rule, critical, and this should be the URL, although it's encoded by some kind of a char code, right? We can copy And then we can go to subchef one more time. And we need to change different operation char code. But in this case, the delimiter is not a space. We need to change it to comma. And the base, this is not hexadecimal, this is digital, so we need to reduce it to 10, and then we can get output. We can copy and then submit it. So this is the malicious URL. Check. And what's the name of the file saved in the alert triggered by the same process, Chrome? Actually, you can find it around here. So create object, document, create element, download. So this should be the file. We can copy. We can copy and submit it. We need to remove this single quote, which is not a part of the file name. We can check. Shadow trace complete. This room is not so difficult. Anyhow, that's all for this video. I'd like to see you next. Bye. Have a good day, please.